Good morning, Room 20. I'm going to go ahead and go over a quick little mini lesson for our reading workshop today. So follow along as I take you through that. Okay, alrighty. So today for reading workshop, you're going to see this Google Slides, and this is a view only, so you will not be able to edit this. It's only for you to see and use for your lesson today. And we're going to kick off our historical fiction book clubs today with the hopes that this will be kind of our genre of and our focus as we continue this distance learning. First things first, you need to make sure you have a historical fiction book. Many of you were able to check those out on Friday from the library. If you do not have a historical fiction book, go ahead and maybe you can send me a quick email, or you can kind of talk with your parents about trying to kind of solve that problem. But most of you should have that in your hands from our library visit on Friday. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and welcome to our historical fiction slides. Every day I will add a new slide and let you know which slide we are on for the day. I will also have an assignment for you to complete each day. The next slide will have your weekly expectations for reading workshop. So this is something that will continue to grow. It is a work in progress, and just bear with us as we continue to build on this. So what you're looking at here is a snapshot of what our week will look like. So for instance, on Monday, you are going to have a must-do teaching point for the day. That is something that you are expected to do, just like we do every day in Reader's Workshop. On Tuesday, you will have a choice, and there will be a variety of teaching points you can choose from on slide 4 for that day. So a little bit of variety for you. On Wednesday, again, a must-do teaching point, and on Thursday, a choice, and on Friday, a must-do. So it's kind of like alternating between those two to give you a little variety. Every day, if you're looking underneath now here, every day this is what reading workshop should look like. Look at the assigned slide, watch a video lesson, or just read through the lesson if there is one. There will not be a video every day, so please be aware of that. But when Ms. Wells or I feel that it's something to record, we will do that and then upload that. You're going to read for 60 minutes. I really want you to be aware of who you are as a reader. I know that some of you, that's a really big struggle to push through and have that stamina for 60 minutes. So go ahead, chunk that up. You could do 2 30-minute sessions. Really, this is a great time for you to just get in a cozy place, enjoy this moment reading your book, and feel free to divide that up how you'd like. You're going to complete your chapter work in your journal on a sticky note, or you may create a Google Doc to keep track. I'm really going to leave that up to each of you, what works for you in your home and what works for you as a learner. So figure out what you want to do and just keep with that system. Fill out the Google form attached to the assignment. Usually the Google form will have some type of question that relates to the teaching point for the day. So please make sure that you complete that and fill out each question of that Google form. And then really you want to turn in your work. Please, even if there is not something to attach, really getting used to hitting that turn in button on all the assignments on Google Classroom. Okay, here's the slide that you will see your choice teaching points. They are not there yet, so bear with us. And then here's our teaching point for today. So here, readers of historical fiction can understand the text at a deeper level by gathering facts about the time period before reading the book. So here you see our mentor text, Miss Revin's book you're going to be listening to today, Blood on the River. And this is from the European exploration time period of 1492. You can see that as I'm looking at the cover, I'm asking myself, what facts do you know about this time period? I know that I'm looking at the book and it says that it's based in Jamestown, the year 1607. So that is something that I'm aware of. I could read the back of the book and find out that information as well. And then I'm thinking, what do I know about this time period? What is the knowledge I have about this era going into this book? I know that ships were used as transportation. I know that that many Europeans were searching for trade routes. And then I also know, there wasn't really any GPS at this time. They had to use alternative ways to navigate. As I'm looking at your book, or as you're looking at your book, ask yourself what you know about that time period. This is your assignment. On the top, you're going to see your teaching point. Readers of historical fiction can understand the text at a deeper level by gathering facts about the time period before you read the book. So before you start reading the historical fiction book, and some of you may have already started, and that's totally fine. What you're going to do is you're going to create a box and bullet format. The book title, what time period you think your book is based in, and then you're going to be listing some facts. This is a time where you may have to do a little bit of research, but really trying hard to understand what this time period is, what was life like for people, what was the technology like, what was happening maybe around the world at this time, or within the city or state or country that your book is based in. So really trying to gather information before you start to read. Okay. And that wraps up our teaching point for today. So go ahead and good luck, readers, and enjoy this time just snuggling up with a book and getting familiar with your historical fiction. Okay.